Hey, sixth grade, Mr. Yi here. Quickly between classes, before my awesome knitting elective, I'm gonna show you guys what's up with glaciers. Let's hope no one comes in to try to distract me. Alright, so we're gonna learn about glaciers. Okay, well, there are two main types of glaciers. We watched them in a video today, just a reminder. One is a valley glacier, and the other type of glacier is a continental glacier. It's kind of in the backwards order, but continental glacier. Okay, so what is it about these glaciers when you really need to know? Well, continental glaciers, we'll start with them, can cover a lot of area. Okay, so for example, and can cover a huge area, and it's basically where more snow falls. And just like all glaciers, more snow falls than can melt. Okay, an example of continental glacier is Antarctica. Okay, Antarctica. Yep. And actually, there were times when our entire planet was covered in continental glaciers. Those times are called the ice ages, like the movie. Yes, correct. Ice ages is when big glaciers covered up most of America. Actually, most of Canada is a big glacier. All of Greenland, like we read about today, is also quite a big glacier. Okay? Um, yeah. So the other type of glacier are actually valley glaciers. And valley glaciers are formed when snow builds up on mountaintops. When snow builds up, up on mountains. Okay, for example, here I'll draw me a little picture here. There's a mountain. Here's some snow on that mountain. I guess you've seen these before, like maybe, in a postcard or something. And that's snow. And basically, that becomes a glacier. Okay? Excellent. Okay? All right. And the main thing is that glaciers tend to be found on different places. So continental glaciers can be found on continents. Valley glaciers can be found on mountaintops. Okay. Um, Notice we read today that Greenland is actually an entire glacier. That entire island is a glacier. Okay. Which sounds kind of not so fun, but people live there. All right. The next thing we're going to learn is what are the two processes that glaciers use to erode the land. And we only have 2 minutes here, so we gotta be careful. So, how do glaciers erode the land? Well, they erode the land in two main ways. Okay, we're gonna learn about this tomorrow. Number one is by abrasion, which you guys are more than abrasion, and that's by tiny rocks stuck in the glacier as it moves, scratching into the ground and leaving little marks and stuff. Maybe even big rocks. The other way is how those rocks actually get into the glacier, and that's called plucking, like you're plucking a flower. Okay, that means the rocks are literally plucked right. That's a U, guys. That's a U. Plucking. The rocks are plucked right out of the ground. Okay, and you can see a lot of that taking place in the way that what the shape of the land that's left afterwards. Um, and I think that will be it for today. And let's review. The two types of glaciers are valley glaciers and continental glaciers. Valley glaciers are long, narrow glaciers that form when snow builds up in high mountains, in a high mountain valley that has like a high relief. Um, yeah, and continental glaciers cover most of a continent, like America, where like Canada is mostly a glacier, and they can cover islands like Greenland or Antarctica. And remember that the continental glaciers were formed in the ice ages. And that is my time. There is 4 minutes before you guys come back. Well, thank you for watching Senior G's thing, and peace.